Is my mic working? Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. So, viewers, welcome to the Australian Div 3 round 20. Yes, round 20. I don't have to think about that. Sorry for the little late start for the stream. I had to just fill in the spots, but could only get 15 for tonight. Could have got 16, but we moved. So, just gonna quickly go through what's happening. Frizy, 5 months up the Blues. I see you're another person watching. So we're doing a full quali, even though there's 15 drivers. I am being nice enough for the drivers here to just have one lap and then retire, because I know the origin is on. If we do get a 16th, then shouldn't stress too much. But I did message those who are supposed to race to just get in our lobby, but they didn't, so we'll have to go where we have. But we are here now. Got X-Ups on our screen. And Clappy also saying that it's going to be a full wet race. So, typical Melbourne, that's all I'll say. Just quickly down there. Okay. So X-Lap's going through the fast chicane now. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm setting up my stream on my laptop so I can see what's happening. God, it's a bit of a mess, my laptop. And so X-Labs put at 23.3. That's the par for now. Let's see the next person. I think that's a McLaren. Yep, that's Clappy to put it in, and a Ferrari Top Racing, who's got a new name, so he'll be starting his lap. And we've got a new reserve, Popped, XD Popped, or Jimmy. I would like to refer him off through Discord. This is his first race with us. He's got his taster, so let's see how he goes for tonight. So he crosses the line now. What time does he put in? Only a 25.5. Good start. And that's Dust without a front wing there. Interesting. Got Kanga now coming around. Then I think that's Potato behind him. Yes, it is. Potato currently on a lap. This is not working. Potato, 23.3, just behind X-Laps there. And I think we got... I don't know if X-Laps is doing another, no he's not. But those behind him, I think that's Lev on the mediums. But he can waste the mediums if he likes. You know what, don't need this. Alright, let's see... Why have I lost my chat? So Lev 24.8. I've just lost attention there. Now we've got Kanga on lap and Mantle. Kanga's validated, and we've got Mantle on the lap. So we'll stick on board with him while trying to fix what is happening to my laptop. It's just malfunctioning at the moment. Cannot even see chat. There we go. Now I can see chat. So I don't know if you guys were saying anything, but I might have to repeat yourself. So Mantle has a bit of traffic ahead of him. Ferrari pulling out though, so that's gonna help him. And quickly got to mention as well another reserve, Piastri filling in as well think Piastri, I don't know if he did Div 4 or not, I'm not sure, but should be fine. Get the race tonight, which is good. It's good to see you. Good to see Piastri race. But yeah, only small OCA. Ah, is that Michi or Dachi? Or Frizy? One of yous. One obviously going for the maroon, so I'm assuming. Sorry, I do not follow footy at all. Like that footy. The footy I follow is AFL footy. So I have. I think it's Queensland. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I am going to be a big bum about it. Let's see. So it looked like Lil Casper. He's gone purple in the first. Just reading chat. Looks like OC is having a go. Okay, I think it's Kahoot. It's Kahoot. Only Kahoot will says that he doesn't care about me. The Casper again has gone purple in the second. Pinju, nah, no way. It's not you, Pinju. It's not. Stop lying to yourself. I don't even think Pinju does streams for ACA. So Casper now crosses the line. Only P9. So it looks like he lost a bit of time in sector 3, possibly. If he finished a cane, I think he didn't have the confidence. Alright, let's see who is next. I think Piastri. No, he's not. I think it would be Jishway. That's right, top racing. That's right. So okay, Pinju. If it is you on OCE, fair enough. But why aren't you here? Okay, so there's one thing also I wanted to do, but just completely blanked out about it. Okay. Okay, cool. So Jishua only puts into P6 for now. Then we got, I think, Dust crossing the line. I don't think he pushed that lap, but he knows he's in. Then we got Car Gamer next. I think someone just. Oh no, Clappy's retired. Clappy. Oh, Car Gamer puts it there. And then there's Piastri. Yep, thank you, Piastri. Thank you for giving me the close point of view of it. Don't know how you do that. So, I'm going to quickly get the standings up on the screen while we let the lads just finish off the laps. We only need 2 more to do so. And Car Gamer's crashed as well. Ah. He's actually crashed. You can see on the map he's crashed. So we already lost 2 drivers. We already set a lap though. So I don't know why they were pushing in. Piastri's done it again. Yeah, check if Clappy was okay. Seems like he's okay. He is texting chat. I don't know why Car Gamer has left. Why have you left? Why are you leaving? Okay. So where is the Div 3 standings? That's Div 4. No, it should be down here. I have. Yep, here we go. Okay, I'm just going to now just import onto my laptop. It's been allowed to race. You know what? Probably not, just because of how far we've already gone into it. So, yeah. Why is this coming up? Okay. I'm now getting annoyed on my own laptop that it's just not working how I want it. These I can go away. Close that. Alright, so Piastri is on his lap again, so let's hope he can finally set a time without invalidating. Okay, there we go, that's all. Actually, you know what, I can now actually do... Oh, I might as well. We'll get this one up as well. For the stream. Sorry I'm not talking too much, I am just... I'm a bit unorganized at the moment, but should be fine. Okay. So... I think I can get him up now. Okay, so with this is going to look very disorganized at the moment, but it should be fine. Okay, I think that's good enough. So that's the standings right there. Piastri's finally set a time at 23.8. Sorry, I was reading it wrong. Still waiting on Curtis to put in a lap because I don't know if he'll make it in or not. So just going to check the stream, see how it looks, the standings. Okay, it looks fine on the screen. So that's the standings there. So we've got Kanga sitting on top with 287. Sorry, trying to read it from here. We have Jish on 230 and Crunchy, one of the top 3 drivers, not racing tonight, and that's because of Origin. He really could not multitask for some reason. Don't know why. Urban, I think he said he can't race tonight, but I'm going to assume it's the same reason. That's the only excuse I'm really going to use. Clappy, obviously DNF sitting in 5th. Andy, of course, in Div 2. I haven't seen him in a while though, so I'm hoping he hasn't disappeared on us. Car Gamer, another driver along with Clappy, is retired. Curtis hasn't put in a lap, sitting on 88 points. Hamilton, another driver who could not make it tonight. I texted him, he didn't respond. And then we got Jared, who said he couldn't make it tonight either. He's only been in Rapid, I think, 4 races? I think so. So Caspinell has actually found a bit of time. Oh, and there he goes. A bit of action we needed just to waken up this stream, and that is Casper into the wall. To be honest, I don't know why these guys are pushing to go faster. Because at the moment they should be fine. So let's hope all the boys now can retire, because we do need to get a bit of a move on. And it seems like people are leaving the lobby as well. So let's... Okay, this game is broken. Happened to me last night. I was kicked out of mid-race and someone's leaving the pit. I think that's Curtis. And Curtis finally goes out, and I thought I just saw rain, but no, it was just the antenna of the Aston Martin safety car there. So I'll quickly go back with the standings. That is, we'll go with the constructors. So Mercedes just under 400, sitting on 399, with Haas over 100 points behind them. So Mercedes took the biggest jump, with Aston not too far from Haas. Then McLaren's just behind, Williams just behind them. Got the AlphaTauri in 150, both the Alfa Romeo and Alpines on 117 apace. Red Bull's on 86 and Ferrari on 80. I don't know, just some words. I don't know. So not Mansell. So Curtis is the last driver to set a lap, and he's obviously going to go for a slow one. So, I guess while we are waiting, let's talk about something. What should we talk about? I think we should talk about the Azerbaijan Grand Prix coming up in real life. And what's everyone's predictions and thoughts, and how would the cars like go? Because obviously I don't look too much into on like the regulations and all that from compared to this season, last season. I love the entertainment of it. I know a little bit, but I don't say much because I don't want to get myself wrong. So, Curtis, what are you? Everyone just point and laugh at Curtis because even doing a slow lap, he still manages to do that. And I don't know if he's invalidated this and next lap. If he does, he's been a pain. This is just a pain. He has. Oh my god. No, for real, has he? There's no way Curtis has just bottled. He has. Curtis has bottled, I guess, a pretty easy lap. I don't know if he'll still make it through though. He'll definitely have his setup. But from the looks of it, I think he's now driving in pause. Curtis, what are you saying in chat? I'm curious. Yeah. Could have done a short, but should have came out earlier, Curtis. You would have had plenty of time. And instead, you had to waste our time and do that. So I can assume the people who are not watching the footy will be spewing right now. They'll be not happy with this because they want to get racing. So I will probably get the blame for it, to be honest, but we will have to move. I was hoping I'll probably get another message off the driver saying he'll join, but I did not, to be honest, so a bit upset with that. So let's see who's actually just DNF'd in general. So Car Game and Clappy seems to be the only ones along with Lil Casper. So them three will be in the back row, the back three spots for the race. And Curtis, you know what, I won't be surprised, but I will be surprised, one of the solutions, if Curtis does make it in. But for this session alone, Top Racing topped it off. I think you are back in the lobby. I'm hoping you are. I didn't see your name pop up. With X-Lab sitting in second and Potato in third. But again, I think these boys, they weren't pushing as hard. I don't think they were pushing as hard. I reckon Top Racing you were. I think Top Racing was pushing the lap. But this is where it's all now. This is where, and look at that. Look at that. It is sunny. Melbourne weather. What? Okay. Melbourne weather at is fine. So Top Racing saying you didn't do a push lap. So a 22 point something. Pretty good. And Curtis did make it. Somehow. You're very lucky, Curtis. You're very lucky. But again, you still wasted some people's time. But that's fine. 22.7 you said Top Racing. That's fine. And let's hope we can go quicker. So I see a Alpine. That's Mad Dog. Oh, I think it's Potato. I can't even switch cameras. But it is Potato. I can't switch cameras for some reason. There we go. The game is bugged. Bugged. No, my game is just broken itself. Because as you can see, I'm switching to podcast and TV pod, and it's only keeping me. That's a TV pod. So maybe I'll go here and then do it again. No. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, let's go on board with potato here. So the time we've seen the quickest at the moment is at 22.7. Will one of these boys be able to put a quicker time? Curious. So what I'm going to do is I'm very going to quickly just get a drink, and then I'll come back and then we'll watch over potato and of course still discuss about some topics. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I had a bit of a spillage, but it's fine. So, just checking the chat. Curtis talking about the footy again. So, Potato has pitted. X-Laps topped it off with a 24.9. I'm just trying to see who will be next. I think that's a Ferrari of Top Racing. On the mediums. So, let's see what time he can put in. That'd be a pretty good lap on the mediums. There we go. 23.9. Pretty much a whole second quicker than X-Laps. Who did it on mediums? Oh, did it on softs? I don't know. But I was told there's a full wet race. What is this? Is Clappy lying to me? Alright. Trying to see. I believe will be Lev. Yep, Lev will be next. Oh, was that a bit of a moment coming out of the chicane, but he's held it right. Alright, so Lev had to cross the line now, opens the area. He's got a bit of dirty in front of him, so I don't think he'll be very too happy about that. But he still puts a good time in, a 23.3, 6 times faster than the mediums that Top Racing was able to put in. Mans will be the next car. Oh no, it could be popped. Yes it is. But he's validated, so we'll switch over to Mansell then. So Mansell coming under the last corner. Let's see what time he can put in. It's going to be a pretty good lap. A 23.4 puts him second behind the Lev for the moment. We'll go on now. Go on board with. We've popped. Clocked. Welcome to chat. So Popped has invalidated again, so switch over who's currently on the run. So Mad Dog and Kanga on the same straight on a lap. So I think I'm going to say Pinju, who's representing OC on Twitch. 6-4 to Queensland, Blues are bums. Any New South Wales? I'll be happy to see that. Of course I'm not watching it, because of course I'm not a fan of the sport. Yeah, I'm not saying I hate it, it's just not the sport I watch. It's not the footy I watch. So Mad Dog now, he's gone purple in the second. Takes a pretty wide line going through the chicane, but he kept it alive. Not like the other two drivers who did have a moment. Oh, Mad Dog's gone a bit deep there in the second last corner. So he's going to try and keep it alive, hoping for a good time. So Mad Dog only 24.2 and then Kanga tops of a 22.2. So 2 seconds quicker Kanga was compared to Mad Dog. So that's the fastest time we have seen at the moment. Potato now 23.4. Then we got Pop now coming through. Going through the chicane, takes it nicely, smoothly. Doesn't seem to have any moments, but doesn't look too quick through the second. So, possible he could be running a wet setup. Cuts that curb a little bit. He's already flashing, so he doesn't have much in the energy to play with. Hope the CRS is only got a little bit of energy left. What time can he put in? Only 25.1. Now we got Dust coming in, and we got looks like X laps on a lap, on an out lap. Sorry. I think Piastri is getting ready for one, so keep our eyes on him. Still waiting on Curtis and Jish to come out and set a lap. Piastri's coming in. I think Mad Dog actually he continued on, so I think he recorrected himself. Did a better second last corner. Did he not? I think he had a cool down lap, but now I think he's going for another lap. And I think I see Jishoy coming out of the pits now. But nothing on Curtis. His garage, there's been no movement. So Mad Dog has found 2 attempts in the first from his personal best. So he's showing pretty good pace here. Let's see how he goes through the curve now, the left-handed curve. And let's see how we can take this fast chicane. 2 attempts up again. He cuts that corner nicely. And he seemed to get really smooth on the outside curb. So Mad Dog looking to be on a roll here. Now let's see how he takes the second last. He no lock up and he did it perfectly. Follows the racing line. And I think he's got the power down. Oh, this is going to be a pretty good lap here. 21, 22, 23.1. Puts him up in P3 just behind his teammate, who's now on his in lap. And I see Jishway getting ready for his lap. So we will sit on board with him. And I think he's forgot to change his ERS. Yes, he has. Jishway's forgot to change his ERS. What a bum. What a bum. If Kahoot was here right now, he will be screaming at you through the TV. I won't be surprised if Jish does put a good lap though. I'm going to predict somewhere in the 24. He still hasn't changed his ERS. Still hasn't done it. Okay, so maybe next lap you'll do it. I don't know. Jish has been a bit of a bum. Put that on your pie, as Minka will say. So Jish now had to cross the line, and like I predicted, in the 24s. Now if you can say, how am I so slow? It's because you have no ERS. But now he does. I think he does now. He's going for a cooldown. He's going for a cooldown. Yeah, now you can tell he's using it because of the bottom line. So I don't know if he's still going for a push lap or not. 8 attempts down, okay, no. So I think he's on a cooldown. His teammate though, currently just underneath 8 attempts up. There he goes, 23.3. Gumbo in chat, imagine racing while the Origin is on. Hey, people, if they want to multitask, big props. Big props. But, nothing we can do. Just trying to see who else. I think that's not Mansell. There we go. So Mansell is on his time, top of racing with tyres in the pits. He's happy with his time, and Curtis now about to start his lap. And I forgot to mention as well about the standings. This is also the race for Kanga to win championship. I think it is. Let me just quickly have a look at it. Gumbo, if you need me in comms tonight, I'm busy. Well, why would you mention it in the first place? Trying to stir me up. So, between Kanga and Jishway is 57 points. So, Kanga only needs I'm trying to do my math here. My math is terrible. Nope. Kanga just needs a win. Kanga just needs a win. If he does, he will sit on 312 points, and if Jishway does get second, we have 248, so Kanga really just needs a win here. Curtis now only P8 23.4, and I think Jish is getting ready for a lap. Hoping. Up. Coming in. But I think Piastri might be on a lap. Yes, PG, I am very good. So it's in Sparky. Quick maps with me? No, definitely not. So Kanga's retired from the session. He's happy with his time. Piastri found a full second to improve on his time, and Jishwa's retired. I think because he thinks he's safe. Yes, he is. He is safe. Surprisingly. And I think that's... Oh, sorry, Piastri, you did stop in front of a car. What's 9 plus 10? I don't know. Something. So Piastri... No, not sorry, not Piastri. Curtis knows he is safe. Well, he should know he's safe, so... I think he's going to be on the cooldown. Has not been it, like some other drivers have. As I said that, he goes and does that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Kanga needs to... If Jishway does finish second, then Kanga needs... So Kanga needs to finish first, Jishway to be second, so we can crown a new champion. We crown the champion this race. If Jishway wins and Kanga goes second with no fastest lap, then it's 50 points between, so it can be up for a tie. At least. I don't know. So Kanga, speaking of Kanga, he tops it off. For Q2, everyone on the soft spot, of course, full wet race coming up. With Top Racing in second, Potato in third, Mad Dog in fourth, Lev in fifth, X-Laps in sixth, Mansell in seventh, Curtis 8th, Piastri 9th, and Jishway somehow makes it with no ERS in 10th. With both Popped and Dusk not able to make it through to Q3. So basically, for Kanga to clinch the title today, he basically needs a win. That's pretty much the easiest way to put it. And if let me check again. Okay. So Kanga needs a first and a second if Jishway does end up behind him. So if my math is really terrible at the moment. I'm overthinking this, to be honest. If someone can do the math for me, that would be great. It'll save more time. Because I'm trying to think in terms like the Hamilton and Verstappen battle last season, the championship battle between that, on how that went. Like there was like certain races Verstappen could have clinched it, but of course it went to the last race, which I think a lot of people are expecting, but doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so while we just have the drivers getting ready, go on our laps, getting ready, really quickly try to do the math here. So we got Mansell now being the first car to start the lap, and I think that's X-Laps just behind him with the Williams of Lev. So, the only thing that Kanga will need, and I'm saying this is out of the most likelihood of it happening, is if Jish does win the race, Kanga will need to finish second with the fastest lap. Okay, well Thomas, I think he's done a pretty good job. He's saying if both drivers DNF, Kanga wins the title. So Kanga might do the dirty and take him out. Let's hope not. Jish needs to outscore Kanga by 6 to have a chance at winning. Thank you, Thomas. I really overthink that. So Mansell now, let's see what he puts at 22.9 as the bar. X-Laps behind him, only 23.1. I see a Mercedes of Kanga, championship leader, 22 flat, Left behind him, he's invalidated, and it'll be Curtis next. A 22.8 behind him. Mad Dog at the finish, start his lap, sorry. Piastri now, a 23.8 behind him is a 22.7. And I believe that's Potato now, also coming through. 23.5. So we got Lev, Mad Dog and Jish to finish off their times. Set a bar for themselves to beat for their second run. So Lev has gone purple in the second, takes the fast chicane smoothly as you like. Gumbo, yeah, Gumbo. Please don't give me shit for it. Math is terrible. I just do graphics. I'm surprised I'm doing standings for all of Australia, the Aussie side for it. I'm surprised I'm doing it. So I have a calculator, folks. So 11 now to the last corner, opens DRS. Let's see what time he can put in. Only a 24.1. Mad Dog behind him. It's going to be in a 23.5. And then just the last one, who again is not using ERS. What is wrong with him? He's an absolute bum. And I'm surprised he's not. I'm surprised because obviously I think he'll be in a. Unless he's getting. Oh, maybe now he's getting ready for a lap. I think he is. Okay, now he's going for the push lap. Okay. So, see how Jish goes. Looks to be scruffy there in the first two, but he's done it well. He's kept going. Oh, and Jishai goes wide onto the grass, kept it control, but is invalidated. So I would assume he would now come in for a cooldown to refreshen up and then go for one lap. So, and I see a couple cars have gone out, which is Piastri the first one, who's gone wide, I believe on purpose. There's that bump there. Speed bump, really. So that means in front of him is Kanga. And I think let's be nice for Kanga. Let's give him the on board for his hot lap. Anyone who's watching the footy, let me know what the scores are looking like. Or just text the chat, and everyone will see it. So Kang about to start his hot lap, so we will be on board with him. And I see yellow flags, and oh, Kanga, I put the pressure on him. Bit of a commentator's curse there. And luckily for ghosting. Half-time Queensland's away 6-4. Okay. So Mad Dog, he's currently down in his time, but I think he's going for a refresh, so we'll pop off with him. Mansell up on his time 2 tenths. So he's only 9 tenths behind Kangar's hot lap. And after last week, I think Mansell did finish third after the stewards' reports. Mansell did finish third, so I think that's one of his. I think it's his first podium or second. But good racing from him, from Mansell. So Mansell, from the looks of it, I think he was at 6 tenths up on his time. And I think he might get a little bit of a slipstream here. Maybe ever so small of it. So Mansell now, what time can he put in? He's only found 3 tenths. He's put a 22.5. So I would assume you get ready for a cool down. I think X-Lap's now starting his lap. Behind him, Piastri down in his time, but he'll be pushing it now. And I think it will be Potato getting ready. Yes, well, Kanga down in his time, obviously 50 seconds down, but he will be, well, I think it'll be the last car to set a lap. No, I'm wrong. Jishway, Curtis, and Top Racing. And that's X-Laps without a front wing. So that's his quali done. His qualifying is done from here, and I see Top Racing slowing down for Piastri, but need to get a move on, folks. There's only a minute and a half left on my screen. So I think Mad Dog will be not going to continue his lap. And I think Mansell's coming in as well. I think he's done. Oh my god. That was lucky. Let's see, and McLaren has retired. It's right there as Level has almost lost the car, but he's kept it going, so he might lose a bit of time out of that. He is pretty much almost a second up on his time. So 3 retirees already. They don't have enough time to go in and put a new set on and go for a lap. 11 now, about to cross the line. Only P4, but that's a good quality for him. Almost 2 seconds up. We've got Kanga, who's just up, but he's invalidated, so I think he's going for one more lap. I think he's got the time for it. No. I don't know why he didn't continue. He has the energy for it, but he didn't continue. G. Schroeder, 8 seconds up on his time. Obviously, the first lap was just a cool down. See what Jish can put in. Curtis is on his out lap, so we'll switch over to him very soon. But Jishway, what time can he put in? Checkered flags are out. Only P6. Kanga has retired. And Curtis, I think it's the last one. Potato is just down on his time, but he might find some time for Sector 3. Top Racing. Top Racing is actually up in his time. We'll quickly switch over to him. So Top Racing, P3 for him. He's found just about 3 tenths or so. What about Potato? P2, only a tenth behind Kanga. And that leaves Curtis, the last one to set a lap. He's up on his time a little bit. He's gone purple for second. See what Curtis can put in, coming through the last couple of corners now. Second last, and now the last part past the pit lane entry. It's going to be a pretty good time here. I will not be surprised if he does beat Kanga's time. Swerve it, and he does it in style. Takes pole position. So there you go. That is quality. Curtis tops it off. of 21, the first time we've seen it. Been a bit of a show off at the last straight there, but he's topped it off. 21.9. Kanga only a 22 flat. I think he could have gone faster, but didn't want to continue. Potato in P3, Top Racing in P4. 11 P5, I think one of his best quality positions. Mansell in P6, Joshua in P7, X-Laps in P8, Mad Dog in P9, and Piastri in P10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the rain. So this is going to be interesting. 29 laps of the rain in Australia. Welcome to Melbourne. I can tell you that. So we'll just wait for the drivers to get their setups ready, get the strategies ready. Wait, what strategy could you really do? I think it looks to be greens. I don't see any. I don't think it'll be blues. It doesn't look that harsh, the rain. Alright, so yes, as I predicted, greens, and I think there'll be a one stop in between. And yes, gone by Australia, wet. Oh god. And Curtis, I think you need to take off, buddy. Unless you want to be the last one. Yep, I thought so. And he's almost spun the car. So Kanga, the championship leader, as it stands from where it's looking, so the title clinched up already. So do keep tabs on that, lads. And for Jish to only win the championship, he just needs to hope that Kanga gets all DNFs for the next 3 races. So I'm just gonna quickly see why there's 2 drivers who are not in here. Now I'm gonna invite I'm gonna invite 2 drivers in who should be in here. Thomas, you've sent me the full breakdown. That's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. So Mad Dog, I can see on my screen, has been disqualified. Here we go. Okay, so I've invited 2 drivers who are not in, both Piastri and Mad Dog actually. Got disqualified for the formation. But Thomas, I'll see your text message now. It's popped up. It has. Okay. So if Jish wins, Kanga cannot clinch the title. Jish second, Kanga needs to be 4th with the fastest lap. Or better. Jish is 3rd, Kanga needs to be 5th or 6th with the fastest lap. Jish in 4th, Kanga needs to be 7th with the fastest lap. Jish in 5th, Kanga needs to be 8th with the fastest lap. Jish in 6th, Kanga still needs to be 8th. Jish in 7th, Kanga needs to score points. Jish in 8th or worse, Kanga will clinch the title today. Thank you, Thomas, for that. Much appreciated. So, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It is lights out, and away we go in the Australian wet at Albert Park. It seems like Curtis got a brilliant start compared to Kanga, the championship leader. Quickly go through the leaderboard, see if anyone's bobbed down. I see Mansell has, I think. definitely mantled a big one there, but he's still driving, so he's just lost. He's all the way at the back of this pack, but has not spun, so he's still within. While I think Lev has a bit of a moment, it looks like he has. I think he's caught it though. We'll quickly go on board. Does he have any damage? Not sure. I think Casper might have damage. But Curtis leads the pack. Pretty good margin already between the top 4. And I can obviously see Clappy and Cargamer going down. But again, they are the AIs for this race. So their points will not count. I will say that. Because they're not racing. If they're AI gets the point, I'm not going to count it. So just looking at the back. And of course, I think the fast chicanes where people are going to struggle. But at the moment it seems fine. Both Cargamer and Clappy, the AIs ghosting through each other, and it's Lev who decided to do the same, almost taking the Ferrari with him. And he's pretty much right at the back of him, pushing him, and that's actually AI of Dusk. Just got to be careful. I am watching this. But Lev is going to push, so he won't go through that, so that's fine. So luckily, nothing seriously happened there. So Curtis got the fastest lap. Lap point is done. So let's check the winners and losers. The biggest winner from the looks of it, Lil Casper and X Laps, up by 3. Biggest loser seems to be Lev and Mantle, 6 and 4 for them. And I think Dust Till Dawn, I think he's back. Look. No, he's not, so I don't know how Casper's lost position. But that's position changes there. Curtis still leading by a full second. But the eyes mainly are on Kanga and Jish. Jish needs to pull something, needs to pull a miracle out of this. And Kanga might be a curse now. Could spice it up though, as Piastri gets a penalty out of the chicane. Kanga has not finished outside of the top 5 at all this season. So, see what will happen. Of course, Dust Till Dawn messaging me saying you're having controller issues. Ah, okay, the controller's fucked. Sorry for the swearing, just because it happens to me. So, I just put my head up and I see Kanga having a bit of a moment. He's caught the car, but he's lost a lot of time to Curtis. X laps, 3 seconds added to him, and I see Potato at the back of Kanga. So, I think we might have found Kanga's weakness, which is the rain? Maybe? I don't know. Oh! What a catch from Potato. And that is just a dirty air, and I am going to assume he went full throttle on that curve. And now I think Jishway is in the back of this battle here. Jishway taking it calmly, but if I was X-Laps and I see that Jimmy or Pop having a bit of a moment there, but he's caught it. Dust Till Dawn back, I'm hoping. I can't tell. And Jishway has left the session! Oh, nothing is going anyone's way today. I can quickly get Jish back in. There we go. And I don't think he'll lose too many positions. He'll just lose a bit of time to the guys at the front. So Kanga's been able to pull away from Potato, but I don't know, can he gain from Curtis? Gain to Curtis, sorry. Gain to Curtis? You know what I mean. So let's see if Kang can get closer. He is definitely getting away from Potato. I think Potato is much better in the cornering. I don't think Kanga really prepared himself for the rain. Jishua is finally back in. He's lost maybe half a second to his teammate. Madlog is just behind him, but I think Jishua can just get back in. We have both Dusk and Pop pitting. Dusk not actually retires, but his controller was having a bit of a spaz. This could be bad timing here. I knew it was going to happen. I knew he'd get back in the race on the turn, but he's back in. Gumbo updating on the 40, 12 and 4, Queensland's way. Brilliant. So I cannot see the gaps between the drivers until they all cross the line. And I think Jish is losing a bit of grip, but Kanga has definitely found some time. About 8 tenths to Curtis. So I think Kanga has finally found his groove, he's calmed down, and now he's going to make the move for Curtis. And again, as it's standing, it's going to definitely get him the title today. At the home ground, surprisingly. Not very often this happens, but it's not very often Australia is at the back of the calendar, really. So this will be probably the only time, really, this will happen, ever, in Formula 1 life. And while we're watching these drivers, just quickly give out my thoughts on the new video that was posted from the official F1 game YouTube account. They were speaking about, I think, the physics and the handling. I didn't really care about the physics or the handling. I mean, that's something everyone's going to adapt to anyway. As I see a couple of overtakes just before the chicane. I think that's 11 now in P8. I was mainly focused on the sound of the engines. Casper getting a penalty. I was more focused on the sound of the engines. And I think Ferrari has finally got their change. But for me still, I think Mercedes still, in my opinion, Mercedes has the best sounding engine. For my liking, the Mercedes has the best sounding engine. Although Ferrari is the team I would love to drive for, in general really, for the new F1 game. Really hoping that the engine sounds better. Clappy saying he couldn't join back. That's unfortunate. That's alright. See you next week, I guess. So Kanga now on the back of Curtis. Had another moment there. So I think he's starting to... I think as soon as he gets too close to Curtis, I think he either catches the dirty air or he gets too confident and then pushes too hard. And just looking on the leaderboard on the map, Jishua, I think he's gaining on his teammates. So he does have the pace, and I see Top Racing as well battling it out with Potato. Both drivers joining pretty much almost towards the end. Like a couple of races ago, only these two, Potato and Top Racing, joined Div 3 and are definitely putting the pressure, as I think that was Piastri and there was someone else. Lev penalties, as well as Pop, another penalty added to his time. So we can see the Hasses trying to catch up, but these two, between Potato and Top Racing, and look at that, Jish definitely has pace, 35.4. Gumbo saying 16 and 4 Queensland. Queensland's way, I assume? Yeah, it would be. Queensland's way. Mansell now gets himself a time penalty. And I think the Hasslers are slowly catching up. If not, I think Jish is the quicker man. If I was X-Laps, I would let Jish way through. Because, speaking of X-Laps, he does get a penalty. Because let's not forget, Crunchy is still in the top 3. Still in the top 3 fight. He could clinch second. So it looked like Potato there had a bit of a bad line through the chicane, and I can see now Jishway has finally caught up to his teammate, is in that second gap. Of course, no DRS during rain. If there was, we would have seen a lot of overtakes, so I am only expecting on what's really happening now. I won't expect much overtakes. I'm expecting a lot of mistakes, to be honest. We've seen a couple, but nothing too major. And as we can see, Top Racing is now very close to Potato. He's putting everything he's got, but I don't think he's going to put an overtake here. Doesn't look like it. Mantle on the left now, switching positions on the last corner, and I think someone had a moment, and at his left. At his left, facing the wrong way, and with that, oh, Casper had a bit of a moment as well, but obviously the 3. It's coming off that car. So I think Casper just, he cheated death. Oh, and that's the first DNF we have seen. How convenient. I've caught that, and that's a full safety car. Me speaking about mistakes majorly, this happens as soon as I switch over. So Jimmy, not a good race, but you know what? It is the rain. I think it's the rain that has really didn't help you today. So unfortunate, Jimmy, but thank you for coming in and reserving. But let's see if any drivers will pit. Because I think the tyre life in these is, of course, Inter's is not too bad compared to the slicks. So let's see, Curtis is going to go in, and Kanga's going to follow, Potato's going to follow, Top Racing is not, X-Laps is, Jishway is not, Mad Dog, bit of a late move, I did catch that, but the game did not give you anything, so I'm not going to do anything about it unless it's reported. But even still, maybe Piastri goes in, Mansell is not. What about Casper? Is Casper going to go in? No, he's not. Lev is going to go in, and the AI is no one cares about. So Top Racing leading the pack just behind the safety car with Jishway in second, and these two seem to be the quickest from the looks of it. We can have a look at their fastest laps. So Top Racing at 35.5, Jishway 35.4, with both Curtis and Kanga on the 35.6, and X-Laps, of course, he has a bit of pace as well, 35.7. So they're like the top 5 fastest, both the Hasses, the Ferrari, the Mercedes, and the Aston. But the top 2 here seem to be the fastest on track. So I think what Jish needs to do is he needs to keep a cool head and hope for a mistake or make the move on Top Racing and hold the lead, and hope Kanga doesn't make any moves either, to keep the title alive. So I think Clappy's AI pitted. So let's quickly check who did pit. Where is the stops? Here we go. So Curtis, Kanga, Potato, X-Laps, Mad Dog, Piastri, Lev, and Clappy's AI have pitted. I do think someone pitted early. No, everyone's on 8 or 0. Okay, so would have been those on the bottom maybe. I think it was X. I think it was popped. I think he is the one who did the double. Speaking of pit stops, Casper is in. Bit of a late move though, but he's gonna go do it. Might demote him down just to P12. Sorry, maybe P13. I think P13. Oh, at worst, yes. So it looks like the safety car will be back in. Is Cargamer AI? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We're going Mad Dogs. We've got Piastris. The red X is there on Cargamer, so it's not him driving. Piastris in AI. No one else is in AI. Okay. And I don't know. Piastri, just keep driving. Or not, that's fine. I don't know if Piastri got damage out of that. Did he? Yeah, I did hit a bit of a bump. Clappy. If I get in the points, do they still count? I don't think so because you're not even racing. So safety car is in this lap. So top racing will be leading the pack. Clappy. I know you couldn't get back in, but you haven't drove the race. You only did quali, but again. Same with Car Gamer. So nothing I can really do there. I mean, if you want to get in the get in the race now, go ahead. But nothing I can do. So G-Shui getting his tyres ready, getting them warm. You know, there might be a bit more warmer. Clappy show, try get back in now. Go ahead. You try. So G-Shui up so close, and his reaction time on top of racing is brilliant. But behind him is Curtis going side by side. But Curtis does the right thing. Out. And now G-Shui though, he's got the exit on top racing. He might go for the move on the outside. Doesn't break too late or early, but top racing does the right thing and holds the inside. That's good defending, good racing between these drivers. And I think G-Shui would be a bit frustrated because he knows Kanga is just there. Mad Dog a 3-second added to his time. So, going off what Thomas said, if Gish finishes second, Kanga needs a fourth in the fastest lap. He comes to time. And the person who does have the fastest lap, as that's little Caspar, is facing the wrong way. The person with the fastest lap is G-Shui. Whenever they get quicker. And I see Curtis defending really hard. Piastri facing the wrong way after the chicane. Clappy, I will invite you very soon. So I'm going to quickly go through this phase as Kanga's having a bit of a moment, and I see Mansell behind him. Probably could make the move here. He's pushing, but so is Kanga and so is Potato. Any late lunges? I hope not. Not on this corner. And oh, I see X-Labs is going to make a move on Potato, and he's going for the inside move. And he's got it done. Beautiful move. That's the first proper overtake we have seen. Bit of a scrubble it out of the corner, but he's got the move done. Both Piastri and Lil Caspar pitting. Possibly for a new wing each. A very, very good move there from X-Labs. And Clappy, you're saying you got in? Let's hope so. I didn't see your name pop up, but if now that you're in, and you finish the race, even if you like we didn't, that's fine. But just finish the race, and you'll get the points if you do finish it. So Jishway only a second, also behind Top Racing. So Top Racing finding the pace in the clean air, which is probably the only way Kanga can get the fastest lap if Kanga has clean air. Top Racing takes the fastest lap. Curtis now takes it. And Kanga does have a bit of clean air in front of him. So we'll see how this will go. So the question is for both Jish and Top, are they ever going to pit? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, checking AI company. Yep, as timed it perfectly, you're back in. I think. You're in AI. So yes, I think you're back in company. I think you're all good. I think you are, because we have no interviews. So I think Kanga went purple. He did. So Kanga went purple in the second. But that's got dirtier in front of him now. So I don't know if it's going to affect his attempt for the fastest lap. Let's see what he can do though. Oh, he's got it. Oh no. Now Jishway might be thinking, oh, what do I have to do now? Doesn't have much to do because he's got Curtis right behind him. He's going to defend the inside line. Curtis is going to go for a late lunge. And I think Curtis might get it here, and I think he does. Pushes Jish off the circuit. Too harsh there, I might say, but I think he's got it, and I think Jish now feeling the frustration, and I see Piastri, what are you doing? And I think Curtis there had a bit of a moment, so Jish takes that, and Kanga gonna go in the inside of Curtis. Let's put him into a wall, Curtis. They're going side by side on the curve here. No Mansell's point of view, Curtis gets the better out of it. But didn't stuff up anyone's line. This is beautiful racing. We love to see Kanga maybe a late lunge, not this time. And this has only helped the pack down to Mad Dog to catch up to this pack here. So I think Kanga, after a little highlight reel, I'll say, with Curtis, hopefully the effect. Lev now takes the fastest lap, so, and he's got the clean air in front of him, so that is Kanga will not clinch the title today. And I see Mansell going for a move on Kanga, late move. Now they get the moved on yellow flags around Casper and Piastri car gamers AI pitting. And Piastri gets another time penalty. X laps goes on, rides the curb there. And then Piastri is retired along with, I think he took a little Casper with him. And that's a full safety car. Big incident. Massive incident there. So now the question lies on both Jish and Top Racing. Are they going to pit? keep our eyes on them. So, Top Racing, is he going to pit? Yes, he is, and Jishwa is going to follow. Curtis is going to follow. Kanga is not going to follow. Mansell is. X-Laps is not. Potato is not. Mad Dog is not. Lev is. What about Clappy, who's finally back in the race? He's not going to go for it either. And I think this is going to hurt the likes of Jish. Definitely Jish, actually. Gonna hurt him the most. I think he's too far away now. Get up to Kanga. So if Jish finished 7th, Kanga just needs to score points. The Jish would need to hope that Kanga just DNFs to keep the title alive. Those watching the footy, let me know the scores. So safety car will be coming in this lap. Need little Casper to catch up to the pack. Could take maybe another lap or so. Uh, 12-4 Queensland's waste. Okay. Pay attention to the person not driving. What, car gamer? Why? $16.10. Oh, wow. I don't know what you're saying. I've just lost it. At the moment, I've lost attention because I'm waiting for the safety car to end. It's gonna be a pretty long safety car here. how far is little Caspar? Still pretty far away. Won't be surprised if safety car does go in this lap. Oh, and Curtis has retired. Oh, how has he done that? How has he done that? Oh, and little Custom almost done it himself as well. He's got no front wing. What has Curtis done? He's pretty much done what Custom almost did. Put it into the wall. What have you done? Kanga now. Leading the pack. When's he going to go? I think he's going to go for an early start. Yes, he is. He's caught X laps a little bit. So Kanga leading here. X laps had a bit of a moment out of turn 2. Right in the curb, almost a full second down, and I think Jish will be saying to his teammate to slow him down, let me catch up if I can. It's a tough task here. It's very tough to overtake in the rain, especially in Australia. So I'm trying to see close battles. This is pretty much a close battle between the top 5. And I think just feeling a bit frustrated. He wants to overtake top racing as soon as possible. Or tell top racing to hurry up and get in this pack. Fight him. Very close, all pretty much evenly gapped within the second, but Kanga has got the getaway and it will be 10 laps to go, and as things stand, Kanga, oh no! Kanga has spun! He has spun on the second last corner. Oh my god! So Jish now is sitting in P4 now. Oh my god, there's a couple cars facing the wrong way. Clappy and Top Racing. What has happened there? Oh my god. This has spiced it up. So quickly need to have a little Kanga. No, sorry, Jish finishes 4th. Kanga needs 7th and fastest lap. He's sitting in 8th. So Kanga will not clinch the title today as it stands with 10 laps to go. And with that, I'm going to blame the footy. Actually, no, sorry, hold on. No, sorry. Car game is not here. So Kanga will overtake the Ghost because of a P7. And does Kanga have fastest lap? No, he doesn't. He has to clean air, so he needs to go for it. If Kanga wants to clinch the title today, he needs to push right now. It's got to clean air. Oh, and I see Lev just at the back of this little battle having a moment. So, gotta keep eyes on Kanga. Gotta see if he does get the fastest lap. While also watching, we need to watch Jish as well. As Mansell there having problems there. Going a bit too deep into the corner, but he's still stayed in front of Lev. And Jish does have the clean air. He is currently 2 temps up on his time. What about Kanga? Doesn't say. And I see Lev going for the move on Mansell. And what a move. Sector 3 yellow flags where Casper is. But what a move from Lev on Mansell just before the braking zone. Out of all places, I would have thought Dirty would have kicked in, but no, he's defeated it. He's actually dodges it. So Mansell, another 3 seconds, I believe, added to his time. Yes, it is. Casper 5 seconds speeding to the pit lane. So quickly is Jish on his time? We do not know. So let's see. Will Jish put in the fastest lap? No, he won't. Lev does, but Kanga does. Kanga takes the fastest lap, and as it stands, he will take the championship here today. Clappy, 3 seconds added to his time. The closest battle here, Jish and Lev underneath the second. What I need to quickly do, I need to get my charger. Actually, no. It should be fine. And that's a virtual safety car. I don't know what it was for. Gumbo saying full time Queensland has won 16 to 10. So the Maroons, correct me if I'm wrong, have took the dub. So now we can have both Jish and Kang up focused. I think X-Laps was in the same boat along with Lev. I think that definitely them four I know were not multitasking really, but they had it on the side of footy. So this, now they can full focus on the race with 8 laps to go, I believe so. And little Casper, who's 1 lap down, is at the yellow flag section. Well, Jish had a bit of a moment coming out of the last corner, but he's caught it well. Benno saying up the Queenslanders. Queenslanders? No, I'm losing my mind. Okay, so currently my laptop is 2%. Oh no, I don't think I have enough time. Maybe I will. Okay, so at the moment I can't see my screen. At the moment, so I just need to find my charger. Luckily it's just right here. Okay. See the screen, and did see there's yellow flags, but it's not for what's happening in the pack. So Jish now, from the looks of it, he has caught up to Mad Dog here, sitting in P3, and as it stands, it looks like Potato could take the dub here. That is with the penalties. You know what, we can check the penalties with 6 laps to go. Let's have a look. Penalties, 6 free, 9, 6, and 3. And I do want to check the warnings. But we got Kanga here fighting Mansell, didn't make the move, and he's got it done. And that right there, if you can hold his position, He's got the title in his hands. So I'm gonna quickly just check the morning. So Jish currently sitting on 2. Kanga also sitting on 2. But as it stands, you know, let's quickly check for Potato, who is currently sitting only on 1. So Potato currently sitting on 1 warning, both Kanga and Jish sitting on 2. We could see the dub here today. We see the title clinch, and we could see Jish disappointed he couldn't take it home. But X laps, how many penalties he has? He has 6 seconds, so he's got to find another. What is happening here? Oh no. Public control. Now it is in charge. Okay. So I saw Lev getting another penalty. We'll keep the penalties up, why not? So Lev sitting on 12. Potato needs to stay within the 6 seconds of X laps to take the dub. Jish not wants to do the interleaders, so Mad Dog, if he wants to get in front of X laps, needs to find another 2 tenths or so to get in front of X laps. Jishway, as it currently stands, could definitely be stuck into P2. Kanga though, I think he'll wait to the podium spot today. But like I've been saying all race, and X laps just makes it worse. 9 laps, no, sorry, not 9 laps, 9 seconds, which means Kanga will get the podium as it stands, but X laps is on the fastest lap run at the moment. A lot of clean air. I think he's definitely pushing for it. So quickly check the battles at the back. So Jishway, I don't think he's too fast where he is, to be honest. I think he's slowly starting to accept that P2 in the championship is at best. Like he's feeling a bit like that Crunchy's not here. But I think what Kanga's doing, he's savouring the moment. He's just going to keep it alive for the next 4 laps. Top Racing takes the fastest lap off Kanga, I believe it was. Lappy gets another penalty added to his time. So lads, I am pretty much just waffling on. Thomas saying that Kanga needs to get inside of Mad Dog's penalty window to clinch, in which he is not. Actually, oh yes, how can I forget about penalties? Because if Jish finishes P2, Kanga needs P4 in the fastest lap, if I'm not mistaken. Ben asking, has there been a wet race or race? Yes, it has. It's been inters. And with that, I see Clappy facing the wrong way, but that is not where the action is. The action is here. So, go back to the intervals. So, Kanga from Mad Dog, I think it's definitely over 3 seconds. What is Mad Dog's warnings look like after his penalty? He's only sitting on 1 warning after his first penalty. Bloody Melbourne, perfect, thank you, Benno, thank you. I don't know if you're from Melbourne either, but perfect example of this weather, just Melbourne. So Kanga needs to push. I don't know, but he's got nothing in the tank really. Really nothing to fight for. Mad Dog having a bit of a moment there, so helping Kanga a little bit. What is Mad Dog's ERS? Low as well. Jish has a lot to play with, but Jish doesn't want to push too hard. As he knows the penalties. If he keeps it like this, it will go his way. Although Kanga, I think he's about 3.3 seconds behind. So he needs to find about 5 attempts to be safe. 5 attempts he needs to find. So Kanga really needs to focus. He needs to disconnect from the world, put his eyes on this, because he can get it today. Thomas Island saying, if Kanga finishes fourth, our fastest lap and chooses second, best Jish can do is tie with Kanga. I think it'll be 50 points, so if Kanga does DNF the next 2 races and Jish gets a fastest lap in one of the next races and 2 wins, then Jish can clinch it. Clappy gets a 3-second into his time, sitting on 9 now, but he made the overtake on the AI. Top Racing takes the fastest lap again, but from Kanga, I don't think he's still in that window yet. Yes, top. It's pretty much how it has to go. But we know how Kanga's been all season. Has not finished outside the top 5 at all. Tom's going to quickly do the math more for me as it stands. Let's say Jish P2 Kanga. Oh no! Kanga gets a 3-second added to his time. So, with that, Kanga will not be clinching the title today. But X-Labs does get a penalty added. So I think Kanga might overtake X-Labs. I think he will. Yes, I think X-Labs will be demoted underneath Kanga, and with that final lap to go, redo the map right now. Top Racer just getting quicker and quicker now, but with if I was X-Labs, despite how he's gone, I will be happy to cross the line first, 100%. So let's quickly do the math now. I think Kanga might clinch. I think he might get a P4, but it won't be fastest lap. No, I don't think it will. I think he might just not get it today. But I'm definitely going to give props to X-Labs. I think this is definitely a race to give his confidence. Despite the penalties, for where he's put the car, and he's just getting away from the pack on the last lap, I will be pretty happy of my performance. Just get rid of the penalties, I will be taking a big dub from X-Labs. I think this is a great drive for him. Coming out of the last corner, X-Labs will cross the line first, but he will not finish first, because today our winner will be Potato. Behind him, Jishway, Mad Dog in P3. What about Kanga? Only P4. Only P4 for him. Couldn't get the dub. X-Labs in P5. Top Racing P6. Mansell P7. X11 P8. Car Gamer AI does not matter. So Clappy will finish in the pits in P9. Fair enough, Clappy saved the car, but Potato takes the dub today, and Jishway just keeps it alive for one more race. Let's see who they put as driver of the day. Jishway, 100% driver of the day from the game. I would say so as well, but again, luck has played today. So both Alpines getting the podium. Something we did not expect, but I think my driver today will be Mad Dog, to be honest. I think Mad Dog is definitely driver today. So Potato tops it off with the win. Jishway in second, just keeping the title alive. Mad Dog in third of his first podium in Rapid. Kanga couldn't clinch the title today with X-Laps in fifth, crossing the line first, but definitely a good drive, especially we put the car today. Top Racing, I think the fastest driver on the track. And it's only P7 for him, 11 P8 in car game in P9, but it's actually Clappy who finishes in P9. Alright, let's get the top 3 in. Alright, we'll just wait on Jishway to join. There he is, he's joined. So boys, just give me a couple more seconds. So Thomas has confirmed the gap now between Kanga and Jish, 51 points.
It's 50
so,
exactly currently, isn't it?
Well, we will see. We will see. But make sure you boys have included your audio, and we will go from P3 to P1. I'll quickly just get ready. Alright, so we'll start off with Mad Dog.
Hello. Hello.
How are you? I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Last time we spoke was in OCE F2, I believe.
Yes, roughly.
So a couple of months ago. But today you clinch P3. I think your first podium in Rapid. You look definitely rapid in quality. You had the pace, and then of course the rain was probably not what you wanted. That was not your plans before the race, but you still clinched it. You got very lucky, especially with Kanga getting a penalty added to his time, even though he wasn't within your 3-second window. You were very lucky. So talk to us through that race. How'd it go for you?
Well, this is my second podium for 2 seasons. First one this season, yes. It's been a long time coming. Second, I love the rain, especially when it comes to Australia. It makes it more interesting, and the fact that, everyone's essentially on the same playing field. But all I gotta say is, it's very nice, very nice. In the words of Borat, very nice. No, but honestly,
very good drive.
Honestly, apart from having the Origin in the background and trying to concentrate on racing and also watching the Origin, it's been a long time coming. And I think I almost had a few incidents when I did almost spin out, but I managed to keep it. But at Bay, I was just trying to make sure I could at least get some time off from Jish. Otherwise, I would have had P2. But yeah, at the end of the day, P3 is still a win in my books, and Alpine both have points. So, it's been a long time coming for both of us these last few races, but we managed to get there, and yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yes, definitely. I think Rubric, the boss of Rapid, we're happy Alpine got a podium, double podium for Div 3. So if he does watch his back on this, he'll be very proud of you. So good racing from Mad Dog. We will switch over to Jish in P2. You somehow pulled something out of your ass. I think you were a bit lucky with Kanga having a moment.
Oh, bro, not just him. Like 3 people on the same lap spun in front of me. So,
I did see that. We caught that.
It was chaos. I don't know what happened.
So you put your hand in the lucky pot and you got the best you could have got. And you keeping the title alive from, I think the calculation, 50 or 51 points, but The only thing you need is Kanga to DNF both races and you to get 2 wins and at least 1 fastest lap.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't call it alive. I'd say it's on life support. But I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the podium, man. I haven't been on the podium for a while, so the race sort of just came to me. I thought it was over once I stuffed the strategy. I couldn't double stack with X laps. It would have stuffed me up anyway. But yeah, I mean, a few people bottled and I kept it on the track. Didn't get pens, so. Yeah, pretty happy, man. Got lucky. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take them when they come these days. At the moment, I've been in a bit of a run of bad luck, so yeah, I'm happy to be on the podium. I hate Australia in the wet's terrible. You cannot overtake anywhere. Like it's just such a dull race. It's unfortunate because it is a fun track in the dry, but hopefully the new cars it's a little easier to overtake in the wet. So we'll see how we go. But anyway, congrats to Potato real quick. I mean, he's only started racing in Rapid a couple of weeks back, and he's got it done. So. And good to see Mad Dog on the podium as well. It's awesome.
Well, with that, we will switch over to Potato. Potato, I think this is your first dub in Rapid.
It's my first podium as well.
First podium, there you go.
Yeah, I've been having it.
You... where did you start? Somewhere in the mid-10s?
Japan.
I'm saying in the race today.
He qualified well. He's like P4, wasn't he? Wait, P4?
P3, baby.
P3, whoa!
P3.
Look out.
Yeah.
There you go, P3 looking really good. Both the Alpines today in Australia had the pace and podiums for both of you. Of course, I was saying before, the rain probably wasn't your plan, but talk to us through that race. How did it go for you?
It was terrible at the start, truly. Like, up until the first safety car, I just couldn't hang on to the car. I had top behind me just breathing down my neck that whole time. I was just slipping out of every corner. I was just hoping I wouldn't meet a fence. And then just kind of the tyres finally sat in, and then I thought I'd be on for a podium at least. But then I saw Kanga wash out, and I was like, hold on, wait a second, let's go. And then I just saw X-Laps just continue to grab penalties, and I was like, well, this is easy, let's go. So it was not too bad out there.
You did really well not to get a penalty. Both you and Jish not getting a penalty, but both of you believe were sitting on the edge with 2 warnings.
I thought I only had 1 warning.
Yeah, I had 2 for like
I did check
70%.
Must have had 2,
yeah.
Those last 3 laps, I was just like making sure I wasn't cutting corners because I knew I could clean up those 12 seconds in front of me.
I can tell you slowed down in a few corners in front of me. I was just like, okay, you're at 1.5 seconds ahead, and like, all right, now you're only 0.6 seconds ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't risking it. I wasn't risking it.
Not worth it. History was made tonight too. Kanga, the first time he's bottled in Rapid since he started here, and credit to the dude, he started in like round 4. We're in round whatever. Baku? Oh yeah, no.
No? No.
He might have.
I can't remember.
Either way,
it's been a long time.
His streak still goes on. He's finished in the top 5 in every race.
Yep, I hate him.
That streak still goes on. So let's see.
I love him.
Let's see if you can keep that for the last 2 races coming up. Next week, Saudi Arabia. How are you boys feeling for that one?
It's my best track.
Yeah.
Oh,
best track.
You love it, eh?
Play brilliant.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna catch me in the walls. That's how I'm gonna go around there. I'm gonna
if
Congratulations, Kanga.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, congrats to him already. Anyway, but yeah, no, GG.
I mean, we've got Saudi and we've got what's it called, Abu Dhabi. So I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna be a
horrible.
good lover. It's gonna be a good next couple of races, I reckon.
Yeah, it should be exciting, man. It should be fun.
Both quick pace, overtakings everywhere. That's what we will have to see for the last 2 races. So I will end it there. Congrats for the podium, people here. Just keeping it alive, like you said, life support. But next week is where it's at. That's going to be the eye catcher. So I will try promote that as much as I can throughout the league, because I think it'll be our first title clincher. I think it will be.
Yeah,
if not mapping.
It's tight. Div 4,
if
2,
if not
and
even
1,
Div 2. I think Div 2 as well.
Okay,
with an Alpine as well.
Who is it?
So there you go.
Is it Ping? No.
So Ping is up there, Dwells will be up there, and I think Winter is not too far.
Nice, I'll be tuning in for that.
I think that top 3 is the same situation as this, to be honest, as Div 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
But we'll see
Anyway.
how we go. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you, boys.